A bomb squad officer knocked on my door and said, "Sir, there's an explosive device under your son's bed." I froze. My 8-year-old Lucas was upstairs right now, playing video games in that exact room. The officer's face was dead serious. "We got an anonymous tip 20 minutes ago. Detailed instructions on how the device was constructed and where it was placed. Our K9 unit confirmed it. There's enough C4 under that bed to level half this house." I couldn't breathe. How is that possible? Who would do this? The officer grabbed my arm. "Sir, we need to evacuate your son immediately. But here's the problem. The device has a pressure sensor. If he gets off that bed too quickly, it triggers." My legs almost gave out. "So what do we do?" The officer looked me dead in the eyes. "We need to keep him completely still while our team disarms it from below. One wrong move, and we lose him." I wanted to scream. Instead, I nodded and followed them inside. My wife, Diana, was at work. I had to call her. But first, I had to save our son. We crept upstairs. The bomb squad had already entered through the garage and was working beneath the floor. I could hear them talking in low voices through their radios. I pushed open Lucas's door slowly. He looked up from his controller and smiled. "Hey, Dad, wanna play?" I forced the most normal expression I could manage. "Sure, buddy. But first, I need you to do something for me. Stay very, very still, okay?" He laughed. "Why?" I sat on the edge of his desk chair, my hands trembling. "It's a game. Whoever moves first loses. Can you do that for Daddy?" He shrugged. "Okay, but that's a weird game." I watched him sit frozen, controller still in his hands, completely unaware that underneath him was enough explosive to erase him from existence. The officer's voice crackled through an earpiece they'd given me. "Keep him talking. We need 6 more minutes. 6 minutes." That's how long I had to keep my son still while strangers tried to stop him from being blown apart. I started asking him about school, about his friends, about the video game he was playing. He answered everything, still not moving, thinking this was all some strange new game. Then his nose twitched. "Dad, I really need to scratch my face." My heart stopped. "Don't move, buddy. Remember the rules." He whined. "But it itches so bad." I leaned forward slowly. "I'll scratch it for you." I reached out and gently scratched his cheek. He giggled. "That tickles." I fake laughed while tears burned behind my eyes. The officer's voice came through again. "We found something. The device has a signature. This isn't random." I whispered into the mic. "What do you mean?" There was a pause. "Someone who knew your house built this. They knew exactly where your son sleeps. They knew the floor layout. This was personal." My blood ran cold. Who would know all that? Who had been inside our home? Then I remembered something that made my stomach drop. My brother-in-law, Gavin. He'd helped us renovate the basement 3 years ago. He knew every inch of this house. Gavin had always been off. Diana defended him constantly because he was her baby brother, but I'd caught him in lies dozens of times. Money disappeared when he visited. He'd stolen prescription pills from our medicine cabinet. Last year, I finally confronted him and banned him from our home. Diana was furious, but I held firm. Gavin had threatened me that night, said I'd regret turning his own sister against him. I thought it was just talk. Another minute passed. Lucas was getting restless. "Dad, I'm bored. Can we stop?" "Almost done, buddy. Just a little longer." Then Diana called. My phone buzzed loud in my pocket. Lucas's eyes darted to it. "Don't move," I said firmly. "Stay still." He froze again, confused. I silenced the call. The officer's voice returned. "We've almost got it. 30 more seconds." I counted in my head. 1, 2, 3. Lucas shifted his weight slightly. The house groaned. Everyone stopped breathing. Then the officer spoke. "Clear. It's disarmed. Get him out now." I grabbed Lucas and ran. Outside, Diana had arrived. She was hysterical, screaming questions nobody could answer. Police cars surrounded our block. Neighbors watched from their porches. I held Lucas so tight he complained he couldn't breathe. Then a detective approached me. We traced the anonymous tip. It came from a burner phone purchased 3 weeks ago, but we got a partial print off the device. I looked at him. "Gavin?" He nodded. "We picked him up 20 minutes ago at a motel outside town." He confessed almost immediately. Said you destroyed his relationship with his sister. Said he wanted you to know what it felt like to lose everything. I turned to Diana. Her face was white. She looked at me, then at Lucas, then collapsed into my arms, sobbing. "I'm so sorry. I should have believed you." I held her. We held Lucas. The 3 of us stood there while officers secured the scene, and Gavin was transported to county jail. He's awaiting trial now. Diana hasn't spoken to him since. Lucas still doesn't know how close he came. And every night, I check under his bed before he falls asleep.